Welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to analyze the body language of a scene from the TV show Vikings, okay? Mainly focus on Ragnar, but I'm going to talk about everyone here, so let's see how it goes.
Who can speak to us? I can.
Okay. In the first instance, you can see the walk of these two men. They are working pretty good from this side, okay, this perspective. On the other hand, these are the Vikings, okay? And we can see the difference. We can see the difference between the two. Ragnar has a close language, okay? The other one is trying to hide something. In this case, I don't know his name, but he's trying to hide the sword. You can see from behind. So Ragnar is close. Floki is worried about the situation. You can see that by his head, okay, and his postural body language. He's not facing the ones that are coming. He's facing Ragnar, and though the legs are wide open, they are not focused on the point that will be them. Okay. On the other hand, the head is tilted, so you can see that he's thinking about what is going to happen right now. And again, you can see in him too, the head is tilted. Okay, so you can see the difference in between the body language of right now the commanders of the Vikings and the commanders in some kind of way of the English. Okay. Well, and the English they are working pretty good. Okay, the posture of this one is good. Okay, shoulders back, head up. Okay, walking firmly. Okay, and directly they are walking slowly, so it's very good in this part. Again, the priest has a bad posture because he pretty much doesn't train, so that's what it does to you. The fact that you are not stretching, the fact that you are not building muscle to maintain your posture is what it does. So, but if he was trained, if he was fit, he will have the same posture as him, okay? Even though this one doesn't have that many muscle. But you can see the walk is pretty good.
Speak to us.
And you can see the difference here. This one, as I told you, shoulders back, okay, head up, but he's not. I don't think that he's looking at the Vikings. He's looking at the Vikings from behind. He's looking at the camp. You can see the eyes are not as focused as closer as the priest. On the other hand, he's the I will call him the commander. The commander is holding the sword, so you can see his intention. He's being protective. Okay. He's not. He doesn't trust the Vikings. So you can see that. And the priest, when he came here,
Who can speak to us?
he looked at the ground. So you can see that he's being submissive right now, and he is not trusting too much about the situation. He doesn't want to be there. On the other hand, you can see by the tone of the voice, the volume of the voice, and the poses that he made, that he has some kind of difficult walking. He has some kind of difficult talking. You can see that because pretty much he's overweight. So that's other thing. Okay, you maybe want to be fit because you can portray your words more efficiently. So though I know a lot of people that are overweight and they talk even better than me, but if you are fitter, it helps you a lot because it helps you to be healthy on the organs to work properly. So you can breathe, you can walk, you can do whatever you want to do at your pace. okay? That you are not limited by your body. You make your own limits in some kind of sense.
I can.
Okay. Difference, okay? Ragnar picked a flower, okay, to show that he is not interested about what the priest is saying, okay, and that he is not defensive right now. The other one is that this is the interesting part of Ragnar. Ragnar is a very witty person. Is a person that likes to joke. Is a person that has some kind of duality, has some kind of dynamic in himself. And though he knows that this is the boss, and he knows that he's the only one that knows English in this case, he looks at his comrades and to show that he's not sure that he's not the main focus on the situation in some kind of case. Again, he makes the move with the body language. He signs himself, okay? He shows himself. He points himself with the hands. And the other thing, as I always told you, the smile, okay? The friendly smile. But then look at what he does next. And this move, the move of this head, like he's adjusting himself up, like he was like when you are in a couch and you want to adjust yourself on the couch, something like that to make you more comfortable. This is a move that I learned from myself and I learned from just watching people, and I never seen anyone talking about this, but in my case, I've learned that this move we people tend to do it when we want to transmit our sincere emotion. It's like when I told you about the lifting both shoulders up, that it shows honesty. This is the same. You are adjusting yourself, your emotions, to show what you want to transmit. In this case, look at the Ragnar. He's transmitting aggressiveness. Look at this. Focus eyes, okay? Mouth even almost close, okay? He's relaxed at the same time. He's transmitting that he's not afraid of confronting them. Again, with the other Floki, and I don't remember his name. They are looking at them directly. They are look at their heads. They are tilted to the side. They are tilted to the side, so they are wary about the situation. And final tip: Ragnar is now protecting himself with the flower, some kind of sense. And as I told you with the commander, look at Floki. You cannot see that perfectly, but you can see a Floki that he's grabbing his belt. As you can see with the police, that they tend to put their hands on the belt where the weapons are, where the the things that can protect them are. So Floki is now doing that, and at the same time with the armies, he's protecting himself. So this is a very you can feel the tension in the air, some kind of sense. Again, priest is protecting himself, but the interesting part in this case is that he's protecting himself with God. You can see that the crucifix is here and he's holding the crucifix. This is a very good acting from his part. I mean, we tend to protect ourselves in the belly, but he's protecting himself on the chest, which is pretty much way better. Just are showing more strength in this case. And at the same time, he's protecting himself with the cross. He's thinking about God right now. So it's very good in this case. Again, the little head, okay, he doesn't understand what is going on. The frown eyes, you can see that he's questioning about he's he he's surprised by the fact that a Viking can talk English.
I have been sent here by.
And when he talks, again, looking down, okay, submissive.
Egbert, King of...
And when he says Akbar, with that name, that person brings him strength, he lifts the head up, way up. Okay, you can see the chin is way up than before. So now he's showing confidence right now.
of Wessex. The king...
Again, he's lifting the head, okay? He's showing that he's trying to dominate the situation. And again, with the arms, he has the eyes frown, so he's trying to know what is going on.
regrets your...
You can see he's looking, he's counting the people. He's looking at the gun. He's not focused on the situation.
attack on the holy...
He looks at where the commander was looking and understands the situation.
church at Winchester.
You can see that he thinks and understands the situation. Okay, looking down is not as bad. It's something that you should cut out, but to not transmit submission, but we tend to look down to think. So it's not as bad as you would think.
What is how much longer you intend to remain in...
Again, the tilted head, okay? And you can see that he has relaxed the face, he has relaxed the eyes, and now he's looking at him like telling him, I understand you now. I know what you are searching for.
in his kingdom.
And again, tilted head, smiley face to show that he's not being aggressive. And he adjusts himself because he doesn't trust. You can see the change. You can see the eyes that blink a lot for a second. He's feeling a lot of emotion. He doesn't trust what he's saying.
Well, that...
Ragnar listens to the words. You can see he adjusting his head again.
Well, that...
He walks
depends.
slowly.
Upon... what?
Upon what he'll offer us.
But it's very interesting because the commander is not worried about that Ragnar is so close to the priest. Okay, this is as close you can get from a person if you are not, if you are strange to one another. So it's strange, and at the same time Ragnar is picking the clothes, okay, of the robes of the priest, which in some sense they are kind of for forbidden to touch, some kind of sense, because there are priests that are the ones of the most prestige in that period. So
To leave. Or what he'll...
and at the same time, speaking slowly, he's moving slowly, he's showing the shoulders back. Okay, the head is not up, like he's, as I told you, Ragnar is interesting because he's showing confidence with the moves that are not used to show confidence. For example, head up down, um, speaking with not as a low voice, okay, and at the same time with the body language, he tends to be forward, some kind of situation that shows that Ragnar, even though he's not transmitting with his body confidence, he's confident about what is going on right now, and this is some kind of example.
he'll offer us to stay.
He's looking at the robes, what he's doing, and in some kind of sense, I'm feeling that these two men, okay, the commander and the priest, are not here for Well, the commander is here to count the warriors that the Vikings have, but they are not. They are kind of limited by the things because maybe the king has told them to not try to rouse the Vikings to fight. Okay, so you can see that Breeze is he's not confident about the situation because one, he's not a warrior. Two, he cannot fight, and three, he is limited because he cannot start a war right now. He cannot start a battle between the two. So you can see that in the movement of each other. Again, when Ragnar tells him about to stay, he looks at Ragnar at the end, like he doesn't understand. You can see that the frown eyes. He looks at the commander to check his opinion, and looks again to Ragnar.
Stay.
Yes.
Again, the commander looks at Ragnar finally to know what he means by staying.
We want to make peace.
Now, look at this. Head up. Perfectly. This is what I told you. Ragnar tends to, and you can do that. If you are a person like that, you can do that. You can transmit confidence being, by not showing confidence in some kind of way. You can change. You can be dual, okay? You can be masculine, you can be feminine, you can be submissive at the same time, you can be dominant. And it brings people off because people tend to put you in a box and they cannot read. And if you do that constantly, they cannot put you in a box. Okay? So if you are throwing people off, you can one be interesting, and two, you will see yourself having fewer friends. Okay, but best friends in some kind of way.
The king.
And interesting part, as I always told you, we tend to whisper to transmit intimacy. In this case, Ragnar is whispering almost.
Peace.
Again, he's very stressed, so he tenses his lips, and at the same time he tries to breathe. So see, we can see that he's nervous right now.
So we don't have to kill anymore.
And this one is he's making the point with the eyes too. He's like throwing the point into the priest right now with the eyes. At the same time, Ragnar is being aggressive with the priest. He's not letting him know. We are coming. We want peace and we want to stay in some kind of way. We want to build relationships, but we can battle too. Okay? We can go to war. We are not afraid of that.
I will relay your message to the king.
Again, the touch. Okay, Ragnar is being so dominant to the priest that the priest cannot do anything about it. And this is the yoke of the crucifix.
Ida!
Again, the palm down. You can see the palm down, as I always told you, as it shows dominance. Okay, with the palm up, like if you have watched Sims between each other, it's showing the submissiveness. But in this case, he's showing dominance. He wants to control the situation right now. Okay. Open eyes, open mouth, all wide open. He's afraid of the situation right now. This is fear in the most sense. Another interesting thing between With rivals, you cannot show weakness. This is the thing. As I always told you, try to be in control of the situation. If you can see that you are not going, for example, if you are going to a business meeting, to a job interview, anything, try to control the things that you can control. In this case, the priest can control that he's not going in a horse. Okay, so he doesn't have to run away and fall down. That something that he's going to do right now, probably. Then Ragnar to the head, okay, looking straight at him. He's showing that he's angry and he is not. He didn't agree with that. Okay. He looks at the side. Okay. He looks down. He thinks, and with the final move of this rapid move of the eyes, he shows that he has thought what he was feeling and let it goes. So I think there's some. Okay, good movement, as I always told you. Okay, slowly, shoulders back. But as I told you just before, the head is down. But Ragnar is like that. He's a very interesting person. You can see he shows weakness. So if you want going to start a situation or are going to be in a situation that maybe will produce you some kind of tension, you have to control the things that you can control. Okay, in this case, your horse. You cannot go into a horse, not go into a horse. I think you're trying. You get what my point. So this will be the end. So good day. Good luck.